Hey guys. All right, sorry about that. I had a little bit of an issue on this computer. My wife actually had it on her computer, and then she took it off, and then it's been a while since I've been on here, so I had to I had to go in and and resubscribe. So yeah, a little bit of an issue, and I'm running late now, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I just want to come on here and say thanks to everybody for subscribing to the channel and to making it what it is, which is cool. But a couple things. I'm running a little bit late now because of my screw up, but now I got it on here, and it'll be up. It'll be set up for next time. So for some reason I was pressing buttons, doing all kinds of stuff, and it wasn't letting me do anything. So it's kind of brutal, but we're on here now. Let's see if we get any viewers. But there's a couple things I want to let you guys know that I am on TikTok and Instagram. It's CC5610. So it's SEESEA 5610. And what's up, John? And you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok. I am not the greatest on these on the social media stuff. So I'm just learning how to do it. I was on Twitter for a little bit, but then I got off Twitter. I might go back on there. I'm not sure. I had some issues with Twitter and the way they were handling stuff at certain point. And I didn't appreciate it. So I kind of got off Twitter. But yeah, so Instagram and TikTok, I'm going to be doing videos. Obviously, we're going to be doing some small scapes now. And we're going to be doing some stuff that you guys who like small scapes will like. I'm going to turn this light off back here. It looks like it's too bright. It almost seems like yes, you can see it better now. But that's the bowl that we did for Depths Unknown, which is right up here. And it's got the beta in there, and I did a real quick scape. I didn't have time to really do what I wanted to do. I wanted to put some White Cloud minnows in there, but it didn't work out that way. I just didn't have time, didn't have the money. We're still moving and getting stuff situated here. So, I may use that bowl as something, a escaping thing on my channel, because I want to change it, and I definitely want to move the beta out of there. But I got more tanks here that I'm looking at that I can use. This is the fish nook, guys. So I'm gonna put this thing down a little more. That's the 10-gallon tank with the parrot convicts. But this is the fish nook. I'm sitting in front of the fish nook. I'm actually downstairs because it's kind of hot out today, so I wanted to get down in the cool temperatures down in the basement. But yeah, it's working out pretty good. Like I said, we have the wood now on these underneath these tanks. Haven't had any problem with leaking or busting any seals, which is a good thing. So, like I said, that bowl, I have a couple more bowls actually. My wife has a bunch of bowls that she used. The whole story of that is, it's funny because my wife, she had these bowls that look like that, and when we got married a couple of years ago, we used those bowls for like a decorative piece on the tables, and my wife is very good at she got a whole craft room and all this other stuff. She pretty much decorated a lot of our weddings. So we had the bowls, and if you guys remember, if you guys follow my channel, I saw a bowl. I said, what do I want to do with this bowl? And I got a lot of views on it, and I happened to come across a comment one day from Depths Unknown, which is his channel, If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check it out. It's really cool. He's a fellow Pennsylvanian, so I definitely go check his channel out. He's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of tanks, great looking fish room. But he said, "Why don't you do pack a bowl contest?" And I said, "What the hell is that?" I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I don't sit down in front of TV and watch YouTube a lot. I mean, I do watch it on occasion, but I don't sit there and watch it all the time. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of time, especially right now with the move and everything. But I said, "What the hell?" And the original plan was, like I said, white cloud minnows. I was going to buy some for the pond I was going to make outside, but we actually had an opportunity to get a pond. It was free. Big pond, but the guy, I guess, gave it to someone else. I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but so we're not going to get that pond. I was supposed to get a bigger tank. I kind of reneged on that deal. I didn't like the way the tank looked, so I'm still searching for a bigger tank. I did get somebody who wants to buy the Jaguars. As long as they're going to a bigger home. The Jaguars get big. They get as big as Oscars. I don't want to go to a small tank. So if they're going to a bigger tank, I'm more than happy to give them up. But my whole thing is to do what's best for the animal and the fish. So if he has a bigger tank, I'll probably sell it to him. And I really don't sell fish. It would be more of like a donation type of thing. So, that's pretty much where we're at. And I don't have the room for I don't have the room for a Jaguar. The biggest fish I'm gonna have will probably be the Baylor sharks. We'll get about a foot. So I need to get like 150 gallon or a long 6-foot tank, so those guys can live out. And eventually I'll move those guys into a bigger tank. Like we'll rehome them. But yeah, if the person on YouTube or for me, pretty much it will be a donation to the fish rehoming. So, whenever I rehome a fish or rehome things, I do it on my own. So any donation helps for gas and stuff like that, and and whatever else that I need money for, just pretty much gas and just my time. So I don't ask for much, just do a donation, and I'll be happy with that. And it goes back into the fish nook and fish garage, in the hopes of getting a bigger tank. So that's pretty much it. The Jaguar is in that tank, right there. If I turn it, it's right there. He's in that tank there. He actually jumped out of the tank, retard. Yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of snails in there. I actually put a bunch of snails in the puffer tank, which is right next to it. Those guys are swimming around. I'm pretty much not going to get up, so that's what where the puffers are. $1, I'll take $1, man. $1 is better than nothing. But the way gas is these days. So I'm actually looking into getting rid of the Streamlabs. I know Streamlabs is I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to download the different streaming app or different streaming whatever you call it, because I'm not really crazy about Twitch, and I don't really Twitch is more for gamers. I just use this platform because I wanted to learn how to do it, and it's free. So, and I don't do that many live streams. So, I'm just gonna I'm probably just gonna do YouTube, use their equipment or whatever. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm on Twitch, but yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I'll look into a bunch of different ones, but like I said, I don't do a lot of streaming, so these streams won't go. It won't be having any interest in anybody on Twitch. The reason why I did it was I have a friend of mine. She has a gaming channel, and we were gonna do something together where we could, but there wasn't a lot of interest there, so I know people who game. Some people who game, like I know John does gaming and fish, but there's other people who don't have completely different niche. So it didn't work out for me. So I'm gonna stay on Twitch now because I thought I could just go to YouTube and just start streaming. So I made the mistake of not streaming the equipment. So I'll either look for YouTube or OBS. Like John said, I'll probably do something like that because I'm not crazy about Twitch, and I don't like the way the stream looks. Honestly, it looks kind of cheesy with the studio type of deal. But anyway, that's just the thing that we had going with Nicole, and she has a YouTube channel too. But I'm not really sure what the name of it is. It's I have to give it to you next time, but. So anyway, getting back to, I was gonna say, just make sure if you guys, I'm gonna start putting videos on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok. I mean, I'm a married man, but I'm on TikTok, and it's like, where do these girls come from? Like everyone wants TikTok. I'm not on that to meet girls. I'm on that to just put some videos on there and just have some fun. But it seems like that's like a dating site, for Christ's sake. And women just going on there to show off their what they got. And I'm not into that stuff. I'm in my 50s, or I just turned 50. But it's something I have to get used to, I guess. But it's reaching a lot of people. Because YouTube reaches people, but it also TikTok you could twerk talk is pretty much it. It's weird. Like it's so many. I mean, this is all they do. It's almost like a like I said, like a dating site, and I'm not into that shit. No offense, for the curse word, but it's just pretty much they want you to join some other platform and they want to suck all your money out of you, and that's what they do. They just call catfishing. But I'm very happily married. My wife and I are like best friends, and I would never do that to her. So, but I just ignore them. It is what it is. But if it gets more people to follow, if they're into fish or whatever, that's cool too. As long as you stay, stay cool. But yeah, I'm not on that to meet anybody. Believe me, I'm perfectly fine. I've already been through that. So, but yeah, and then Twitter. I may go back on Twitter. I'm not sure yet. I may, I'm gonna try TikTok. Like I said, I'm gonna try these platforms. But if it becomes too much of a pain in the ass, I'm probably just gonna get off it. But look for some videos on there. You guys may see me on there. But like I said, TikTok is like you get all these messages. I'm like, I don't mind following people like if it's interesting, but like, I'm not following you to see your naked pictures, believe me. And it's like, and like Facebook, I'm on Facebook too, but I don't use Facebook as a platform for my fish stuff. I just don't. I use Facebook to promote YouTube, but I think Facebook. I already said it before. I think Facebook is, as far as fish keeping is concerned, and how you keep your fish. I think it's a disaster. I just don't like it. I won't ever share stuff like that on Facebook. I just don't. There's too many people who have an opinion, and if you don't do it their way, they're gonna tell you that you're wrong. It's just not the way I think everyone has their own way of doing things. Like that's the way it is. I mean, don't judge. I don't judge people, but Facebook has become all judging. So I don't really put anything on Facebook as far as my fish content. I really haven't done a lot of fish. Most of my videos are on YouTube. I do share some on Facebook, but I'm gonna start sharing on those other platforms. Maybe Twitter again. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, CC5610. You can look me up if you guys want to follow me or whatever. And then we'll try to get. I haven't got many followers yet, so I really haven't shared any fish stuff. I did share one video on the guppy tank. That's about it though. But there may be more. We'll see. But I'm, like I said, I'm not a big social media dude. But I'm starting to get on those platforms or whatever. So getting back to it, that fish bowl there on the top. And by the way, before I get started, I want to thank you guys for subscribing. It's amazing to me. Like, I don't even really try that hard. I know people on Facebook and YouTube, they try really hard to get their subscribers, and I understand why. I don't know how. I can't even imagine getting to like 5,000 subscribers. Even 1,000 subscribers is amazing to me, and I give the people who get that many followers a lot of credit, because obviously they're doing something right, something to pique their interest. But for 200 subscribers to me is huge, man. Like, I don't even know. Like, I really haven't even tried, and I'm gonna start trying by cross promoting and stuff like that. Because I think we're going to start doing some interesting stuff here as far as the small tanks. I know John will like that with the small tanks. We want to do there's small scapes. I got all these tanks set up here. If you look behind me, there's a couple 5 gallons here. There's a bunch of bowls up here on top that I want to scape. And I may even do a top shelf, which right now I have just supplies on there. I may hang a light from the top there. Or 2 of those lights I got on top, they're pretty much just like shop lights. But what I plan on doing is I really got into the glass bowl. I really enjoyed scaping that, and then I went on. If you guys, like I said, I mentioned Depths Unknown. It used to be Degenerate Fish Keeper, but he changed the name, so it's Depths Unknown. Check him out. He's got a lot of cool scapes and stuff like that, and I was blown away that. That bowl I did was on his channel. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. And just blown away by how much talent people have on scaping those bowls. It's unbelievable. It really is. Especially the way some of the stuff that comes out, and the plants come out. I think it looks awesome. I really did. My wife and I actually watched the videos. My wife loves the scaping too, and she loved it. She loved all the bowls. We both watched it together. And it was really cool seeing what you can do with that bowl. And I hope he does it again. I hope he does it, often. And I already said, I didn't care if I won because I was going to do something with that bowl anyway. It's weird the way it worked out, because, like I said, I already did a video, and he commented on my video, hey, why don't you use that for the pack of bowl contest? I'm like, I didn't know what that was. So I kind of went on his channel and looked at it, and I was like, hey, what the hell? But as you can see, I have a beta in there. But the original plan, unfortunately, that's not the original plan I had. I wanted to actually do, like I said, the gold cloud minnows or white cloud minnows. That's what I really wanted to do. And I was going to scape it a little bit different too. But I ran out of time. I kind of wanted to put some pothos in there. I saw one of those bowls of the pothos, which was really awesome. I was thinking about doing that, but I just kind of ran out of time, and I just took pictures and I sent it to his channel. So, I don't really care like I said, I don't care if I win, but it was really cool to get your hands dirty and think of something different. And I did that myself. My wife wanted to do it with me, but we were kind of busy, so she didn't get involved. But I thought it was really cool. And like I said, it probably could have been done a little bit better. If I took my time, maybe if I would have had the money to get some plants. I'm kind of really not. I'm kind of hurting with the money right now. So, not hurting, but I just don't have extra money to spare because we're still figuring out. We just got our electric bill today, which I was kind of waiting to see what the electric bill was going to be. Not too bad. I want to work off that. I want to see what I can eliminate. Some of the water bill stuff was kind of high. That's because I was doing water changes, and there is a way for me to do the water changes and let the water go outside, which I'm gonna have to do because I was using the downstairs as a sump pump down here, or sump, and it was sucking out the water. But the problem with that is it takes off your water, your sewage bill. So there's some things I have to adjust, but and I'm probably my goal is just to get one pump. I got about another 4 of these bowls, maybe 3 or 4 of these bowls that I could use. I'm gonna probably put them up there. But what I want to do is I want to put everything with a sponge filter, just so I don't have to use that much electric down here. There's only one plug down here, only one outlet, and even with the one outlet, my electric bill is not really any higher than it was in where I was before, and I have more tanks. You know, it's a little bit higher, but you know, we're living in a time where everything is ridiculously high. So the electric in where I live is higher. So I kind of expected it to be a little bit higher. But like I said, we could work with the sump and with the water. We could do a little bit some things differently and get that price to come down. But I'm still happy with where it is. You know, I'm still like around 200, which is not bad at all. And I expect it to go a little bit higher in the summertime. But my wife and I don't use the air conditioning a lot. We don't. If we don't have to use the air conditioner, we're not going to use it. So, what's nice about where I live is there's a cross breeze. So if I open up the garage, and you guys have seen the garage, I may go upstairs and finish the shoe up there. But you guys have seen the garage when I open the door. Big, nice cross breeze I get in there. So my house stays about 75 degrees. So you know. We've been in the 80s here, so I really haven't had to use a lot of electricity. So, as far as you know, the air conditioning is concerned, but we're gonna try to eliminate, you know, not use as much, like you know, air conditioning as we usually do, or we would, you know. Like I said, there's a big, nice cross breeze in here, so I don't have to worry about that. And like I said, the best way to save money. Is to just use one pump, and I am using heaters down here, but I'm gonna try to eliminate some heaters by maybe plugging in. The only problem with using space heaters that takes up a lot of electricity. So, you know, I'm looking at maybe just going down here and not using any electricity. These guys down here are getting called up now. If you look at, I'm looking down here at the polar convict cichlids. This guy's calling up pretty good right there. They eat like slobs, so. But yeah, you know, the fish nook is coming along. Like I said, we have pretty much every tank set up down here, except for the 10 gallons. These guys aren't set up yet. I really haven't gotten to buy more fish yet, so. That's going to come in the near future. You know, we'll buy some more fish. So, yeah. So, like I said, I was getting back to the subs. I'm happy you guys are subbing, and I know that there are people who do watch these. I know people who do watch these, you know, on the reruns. But this, I was a little bit late today. Like I said, we're gonna keep promoting the channel. We're gonna do, like I said, TikTok and Instagram. You know, we don't get a lot of people on these live streams yet. We're still working on that. I just changed some things. I'm hoping to get more people on here today, but we'll see. You know, we'll see how it works out. But we're gonna start. Being that I've been pretty lucky so far lately with my health. I've been getting some stuff done. So I'm trying to get back into get this channel running a little better. Getting more subscribers and stuff. We'll get to that point. You know, my channel and myself, I'm I'm low key. I'm very to the point. I don't mess around. When I'm showing you is what's real. That's what I do. I don't show anything, you know, that's fake. You know, I make mistakes like everyone else, like you people. So yeah, this is just a natural channel. I'm not gonna go out and do anything fancy or crazy, but you know, this is the way our channel works and the way I work. I'm very simple. So, you know, I know a lot of these guys on here show these extravagant, you know, setups, and you know, some of these guys, they do, you know, different things to promote the channel. I'm just a regular dude, man. Like, you know, like I'm gonna, you know, do my thing, and that's it, you know. But I don't think there's anything wrong with what other people do. You see my videos. I don't edit. I just show you what it is. If I make a mistake, it is what it is. That's just who I am. I'm not going to sit there and spend 3 hours to make a perfect video, unless, you know, if I'm doing if I'm going out and doing a something touched me. There's a damn ghost down here. Maybe if I do like a a rehoming or something like that, I'll film it and edit it. But I really haven't. I've been recommended by many people, different platforms, different things to use, and I haven't done it. So I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. So I have to get back into it and do some research. And like I said, I want to try to get off this Twitch, maybe do something else. But we got some things going on. I hope you guys like the video of Vance's fish room. That's his fish tanks. Those are the fish I had. I hope you guys enjoyed those videos, because we're going to be doing some stuff together with him moving forward. We know a couple people who want to have their fish rooms or fish tanks on our channel around here. So like I said, when we first got on this YouTube channel, it was all about how we represent the fish fam here. And we're in the fish fam. We're here to support everybody, but we want to support and promote this area of Pennsylvania. And we have a lot of things going on here. A lot of people who do fish. Like I said, we got a couple of videos coming up that we're going to be going to people's houses and filming their setups. I know a lot of people who do these videos where they go into fish stores. Unfortunately, where I live, there's not a lot of fish stores here. The only fish stores that we have are pretty much Petco and PetSmart. That's it. That's all we got here. If I want to go to, well, actually, there's one that's like about 25 minutes from here, which we can go into. I may film in his place sometime in the future if it's okay with him. What's up? I actually would help him set up his store, so I'm hoping to go there. But there's really another place is like an hour and a half. Another place is 2 hours, or an hour and an hour and a half. So I really don't have an opportunity for me to go film in a fish store. Like a lot of these big cities, if you go to New York or something like that, you can go in and you can do all these videos of all these elaborate fish stores. I don't have that here, so I try to I made one video when I went to the place up in Lancaster, but they were kind of uneasy with me doing it, so I kind of did it real quick, and it wasn't great. But and the guy down in Maryland where I go to, Rick's, he's kind of he's not really crazy about me going there either. So maybe I'll do one, and the one down in Hagerstown, which is about 25 minutes from here. But like I said, most of the videos I'm going to do are going to be videos of my fish room, or what we're doing, and Vance's fish room, and then we got some stuff going on with Vance's buddies, who has tanks too. So, what's up, Ray Aquatics? What's up, buddy? So that's what we do on our channel. We're and to get 200 subscribers is amazing to me, because like I said, I really haven't tried. I'm just showing you what I do on a everyday basis, and how I do my fish tanks. There was a but I'm by myself now. I don't do anything. I don't do anything with anybody else. There's a couple people who came in, came out, but right now I'm just on here by myself. So, and the big thing for me is, just to explain to you guys, this whole setup is funny. When I moved here, these shelves were already here, and I showed you guys that, but I used this tank, I used this space, it was already there. So it was there for me, so that's what I'm using that for now. I'm using for that, I call it the small tank, nook or fish nook. As you can see, if you look down this way, that's my basement. But I got tanks here all the way down, and this tank is 20 gallon. There's a couple 10 gallons down that way, and then there's my equipment stuff that I use to clean the tanks. So pretty much, that's what we got down here. That's what we're gonna do. If I may come across different tanks, I may do some other setups, but for right now, that's what we got going on. So I hope you guys liked the contest with the bowls. Now, like I said, go check out Depths Unknown. He's making a video of most of the entries. Really cool, man. Like, check it out. I think you guys will like it. If you like the small escapes, definitely go check his channel out. A lot of amazing talent goes into that. So it's funny. I'm looking at this thing. I'm having the damn snails in there. There's a bunch of snails in there. Those are what they call pest snails, but my Jaguar doesn't eat them. Doesn't touch them. So I usually take them out and put them with the puffers, who usually eat mussel and clams, which I don't have any clams right now. So, yeah, update. I haven't sold the car yet. I'm hoping to sell the car here, and I'm going to be going down. If I don't get the title by tomorrow, I'll be going down to Harrisburg, which is, Pennsylvania's capital. I'll be going up there, and I'm just going to get it from there and just, I can't wait anymore. I know everything is taking forever now with the mailing and everything else, but I got to get this car sold. I've been trying to sell for at least about a month now, and I got people still interested in it. So I'm not going to stop trying to sell it, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. So anyway, that is what we got going on. Now, I'm gonna throw a baby in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of snails in there. Like I said, I don't feed this guy a lot. So I'm thinking that you'll see less of those snails. They'll start dying off because I don't feed that fish. I feed him once a day, and he usually eats everything I put in there. So, but if you have Jaguars, you know what that means. Like I said, this dummy, he jumped out of the tank one day. There's like a little hole in the back of the tank, like a little teeny hole, and he jumped out. I was lucky because I came down. He was lucky, the fish, because I've lost fish before, but I was down here and that thing was jumping up and down and like flopping around. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I took him out, put him in there, and he's doing fine again. I treated with salt, and it was like boom, instantaneous. You got better within a couple of days. My go-to, I haven't used any since I've been here. I haven't used any medication on any of my tanks. The only thing I use is salt. So I've used salt on a couple times, a couple cases where I seen the rainbow fish. He got a little banged up. That's because they go crazy when the food comes. He must have hit himself somewhere. But I treated that tank with salt. Within days, they were better. So that's my go-to, man. I love salt. I love it. That's just, one of the best things you could possibly use in your fish room. If you don't have aquarium salt, I highly recommend you get it. So, anyway, getting back to the fish nook. And there's people who like the fish nook, who like the name. Yeah, I think these babies here have gotten big. So, um, you know, once you get a bigger tank, I'll be moving those guys into, depending on what kind of fish they are. I still don't have a clue. I think it might be. I think I'm thinking I'm leaning towards convicts. So I'm thinking that they're convicts. So if that's the case, then we could probably get him, squeeze him into the 125 or 150, and you can put him in with bigger you know community fish. But yeah, like I said, we checked the bill today, the electric bill. It wasn't that high at all, so we're very very happy with that. Because you know you you always want to make sure that you don't, with this hobby, you don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean, and spend too much money, and it entails a lot. So you guys know, equipment, electricity. The cost of the fish. The way I do things is, you know, I rather buy a fish small, grow it out, and then get them bigger, and then house them like that. I don't believe, like my buddy Vance, he'll go out and buy, a $300 fish, a $400 fish. I'm like, I just I just hate to see if it dies. You know what I mean? Like, I just would not. I would not do it myself. Literally, like I would not do it myself. And so it's one of those things where um, everyone does things differently, but um, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. But I'm gonna put this thing on hold because I need to get a drink. My throat is dry. So just hang out 1 second or a couple seconds. I'm gonna be right back, and just wash the tanks. Me about. I was gonna say, give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. These glasses for a second, man. Eyes are bugging out. Yeah, I needed a drink. One thing that drives me crazy with fish tanks when the water level is not at the top. I don't know why. I don't know why it drives me crazy, but it does. So, so I'm gonna put some water in there. But I was just noticing that the puffers are out. If you want to take a look here, I'll show you guys. Those guys are awesome, man. They just swim away from the tank, but those guys are fucking awesome, man. They're my favorite fish that I have. You could tell that I baby them. Yeah. But once they know they see somebody in front of there, they kind of like move away and say, "No thanks, we don't want to be a part of you." But let me, I'm gonna put some water in this tank because it's, like I said, it's driving me crazy. I don't know if the jaguar will come out, but it probably won't. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just get some water in that tank. It drives me crazy that there's when it gets low or when it's not at the top, you know. And if you're a fish keeper, or if you just get into fish keeping, it's a good way to really stay on top of your water levels, because if your water level is lower than usual, like I check my water level every day. If I notice that the tank is really lower than it should be, obviously you got a problem. Okay, what's good about having a fish room in the basement and up in the garage is if you have a leak, it's not going to go, you know, it's not going to make a mess. It'll make a mess, but it's not going to destroy things that, you know, like in the old house. You know, well, that was on the first floor, but if you put a tank on the second floor or something like that, you know, and it leaks, yeah, it's not good. Not good. So if I have a leak down here, I don't really care. I got a little rug here, but it's something that could be thrown away if I have to. But, you know, for the most part, I like to watch the water levels. You know what I mean? So I noticed one day when I was down, I was upstairs in the garage, and I noticed the tank was low. It was like, you know, really low, and I'm like, why is it so low? It turns out the filter was leaking. It was clogging up. So that's what you gotta be careful of. Another thing is, people always tell me, you hear a lot of people saying they want to get rid of their pest snails. Now, I look at it this way. I think every one of my tanks down here has a pest snail. Even the bowl I just did, I had put pest snails in there when I first cycled the tank. I like pest snails. Now, in this tank here, I got a bunch of them in there, but I only got 2 fish in there. And I do plan on once I sell these jaguars, get them out of here. Once we do that, I'll be putting something in there to eat the snails, or, you know, or something, or I may keep them in there. A lot of ecosystem stuff I do. I keep those pest snails in there. If I have like a clown loach, I mean, not clown, a zebra loach. I don't keep clown loaches. Zebra loach, they'll eat them. You know, and it just, you know, they clean the tank. You can see that if you look at the tank, I don't know if you can see it because the light's on. But if you look close enough, there's a bunch of snails on the glass. Now, what they're doing is they're cleaning up their stuff on the glass. So I think they're very useful. I like to keep them in most of my tanks. Except for like the guppy tank upstairs has them, but I don't really feed them a lot. Those guys a lot, so there's not a lot of them down there. And the cichlid tanks don't have them, and the couple of tanks upstairs don't have them because I do have other snails in there, but I don't feed those fish a lot. So I mean, a lot of times when you have like a community tank and you have a lot of fish in there, you won't get those pest snails because everything you're feeding is not going to the ground. So you always want to watch out for that. If you don't want those pest snails, I give you a perfect example. The angelfish tank, those guys, they get fed once a day. Now, I give them one handful a day. I make sure everyone eats in that tank. And now, what I have in that tank is geophagus. The geophagus will go into the ground and eat the food in the ground. And I also have a Raphael catfish that eats everything off the ground. So, and even the pleco, those guys will eat what's going on to the ground, and including like if you have cories too. So it's always good to have a bottom feeder. And this tank only has a pleco, but it's always good to have a bottom feeder too, because your bottom feeders eat all the food that goes to the ground, and that's when you get all these pest snails. This tank has a lot of pest snails because there's no bottom feeders, and there's only one fish. So there's still food in there. There was more fish in there, so there's probably still food in there that they could eat. They'll burrow inside the ground. But if you stop feeding the tank, they will die. They'll go away. Also, they will breed until they have no more room. So just remember that. If you don't want pest snails, keep more fish in your tank. Overstock your tank. Have bottom feeders. I don't think any of the tanks upstairs have in the garage have pest snails. I don't think they do. I think every one of those tanks has bottom feeders, and so I don't have to worry about the pest snails up there. But down here, like I said, the pest snails are in there. I usually keep them in these tanks, and like depending on this tank here, because I put a fish in there now. I probably don't feed enough, so I don't really see them a lot. There's a couple in here. You see one right here actually, and this jaguar has some in there too. But those guys, if I don't feed that much, they won't survive. And just like this tank here, the polar convicts, those guys are something called. They always want to freaking eat every time. So the main purpose of doing this live stream was thank you guys who subscribed. 200 subscribers, which is great. I love it. I'm very happy with that. So that's a good thing. And of course, we're updating you guys on the fish bowl, which I don't know if you picked the winner yet. I'm not even sure. I said that I don't really care if I won. I did it for fun. I was gonna do that escape anyway. So, that's pretty much it. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Like I said, this whole area, once I get some money, we're gonna be putting this all in one pump, maybe two pumps, but just one pump, and we'll eliminate a lot of these hang-on back filters. So we're just gonna do sponge filters. Especially with the type of fish you're keeping down here, what we're doing with these tanks. You know what I mean? If you're going to escape something like that with a bunch of plants, you don't need to have it hang on a back filter. So I'm just going to run one pump. And then I'll probably fill up this whole section with tanks, with small tanks. I may come across different types of tanks. I may, and then we'll film those. But that's what the plan is. We got these these shelves are already full. That's all we're gonna put on there. We're not gonna put in more tanks. That's pretty much all the weight that I want to put on there. I don't want to put any more weight. So the top section is possible that I'll put more tanks up there, like another bowl or something else. So we'll see. And then, you know, other stuff coming up. We got, you know, Vance's buddy wants to do a couple of buddies of ours. We'll do fish room tours, which we will film in those. We still have plans on building a pond out front. The plan was getting a big pond, but unfortunately that fell through. We didn't get that for free, but the next one we'll probably do a smaller one, and then I'm gonna be ordering some white cloud minnows. I'll probably do a setup down here with white cloud minnows with no heater. Probably this tank here. I'll probably do them in there, or a 10-gallon. I'm not sure. I do want to do some other stuff, celestial pearl daniels and stuff like that. So, you know, once we get to that point, we will be filling these tanks. So that's my goal, and then hopefully this whole section will be filled with tanks. Now, as far as going down this way, I don't think I'll be doing anything more than probably the 30-gallon and this 20-gallon right here. I don't think I'll be doing anything else. If I do the 10 gallons, I have to reseal them. But that's the plan on moving forward, guys. That's what we want to do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, we're like I said, we're a pretty simple channel, but you know, like I said, we want to go out. We're going to be doing more stuff with Vance in the future, and definitely want to do an outside pond. Good, Jimmy P. It's good to see you on here, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately I had a little bit of issue with my computer, so I started late. I started at 7:30 instead of 7. I told you guys 7, but it's all good. I'm glad you're on here, Jimmy P. Thanks for the support. But yeah, so like I said, we're simple, and we're going to be doing some more stuff, hopefully, with the pond. We want to do something outside, but definitely, you know, the white cloud minnows. But getting back to that fishbowl, definitely check out Depths Unknown. It's an awesome channel, and like I said, he did a video today. I watched it that had all the bowls on there, and I mean, really incredible stuff. If you guys like the small stuff, small scape, which I'm actually getting into lately a lot, check out his channel. And like I said, check out all the bowls. I'm sure he'll be announcing a winner soon. We did one. Ours is on there too, like the one up here. Like I said, and it's pretty incredible that to see your stuff on someone else's channel. But we all support each other in the fish fam. You know, we try to support each other. I've been in and out lately, so I really haven't been watching a lot of other people's live streams, but I haven't had time to do it. Really, I've been kind of in and out of the hospital, so haven't had time to do a lot of stuff. But it's still really cool to see how much, you know. Okay, Jimmy P, thanks for coming on, man. But yeah, you know, it's good. It's cool to see all the fish people who you know, were able to get out and do a bowl for him. It was pretty awesome, man. I enjoyed it, and I hope he does it again. You know, I definitely, if he does it again, I'll definitely do it. And this time I'll do something. You know, this time I'm gonna, if he has another one, I'm definitely gonna plan on doing and stick it to what I want to do. That's the main goal. You know. Yeah, I mean, those bowls are really cool, and I think that idea that he had was really, really cool, man. Really awesome, and I even like the channel name he has now too. Really cool. I liked it, and you know, and it actually is motivating me or giving me, you know, the drive to do. Like I said, I set all these small tanks up because I'm you know, this whole shelf was here when I got here, but you know, it's actually motivated me to do more small stuff, more small scapes, and I think, you know, I'll be doing more of the bowls and, you know, doing some different things once I get a little bit more money. But now we got everything situated, everything figured out. I think we moving forward with the fish stuff. I'll be doing a lot more. videos and more scaping stuff. So, and I'm definitely want to get this once I get the Jaguar sold. Like I said, someone on YouTube was messaging me about the Jaguars. Once I get someone to buy those, I'll be scaping this 30-gallon too. We'll be doing a 30-gallon. I don't know what to put in there yet, but that 30-gallon right there. I'm actually thinking about doing a saltwater tank. So it's something I might do. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. My buddy Vance has a bunch of saltwater tanks, so we're thinking I'm gonna get some. He's giving me some motivation too to do another saltwater tank. And of course, the puffers are saltwater, so those guys, they're swimming around. If you can see, really, I don't know if you can see it in the background there. They're swimming around. The leopard puffers, they're really cool, man. They're like one of my favorite fish. They like to eat those snails. I gotta tell you, my wife's baking cookies up there, and it's much, much cooler down here. It is not. I actually spend a lot of time down here because it is cooler down here. It's kind of like my little getaway. But I used to have a TV in the fish room at the other spot, but the wife took it for her craft room, so she stole the TV. So I'm shit out of luck with that one. But we'll see what happens. Maybe eventually I'll get a TV down here, but I really don't think I need one. I don't spend a lot of time in the basement anyway because it's the basement, But it is cooler down here. But like I said, we don't use the air conditioner a lot, so I'd stay cool. So, this is the pretty much finished product of the Fish Nook. I'm gonna take you guys upstairs and we're gonna finish up and do some stuff outside. I'll show you what we got going on in the garage in a couple minutes, and then we're probably gonna stay on for like an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna roll out of here. But this is just I haven't done a lot of live streams. I haven't really been able to get a lot of people to come on as far as subscribers. So we're going to work on that. We're still working on that. We haven't really done anything to get that better, but we will be getting you guys interested in the live stream. There's so many people doing them now, so and I like to check them out too. So, and you try to be different. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to be different though on the live stream because it's just pretty much your personal story. So that's my personal stories. But yeah, I took the beta out of here, but you can see these guys in here. They don't like to hang on the bottom. There's some neon tetras. There's black neon tetras. There's glow light tetras. There's my favorite fish, which is the pencil fish, which have really gotten big. But there's 3 of them in there, and they are this awesome, man. I love those guys. Like I said, I always want, when I do another escape, once I do another one of these small bowls, maybe, or even if I do like another 5-gallon, I may just put the pencil fish back in there and then get more of them, and then just do like a pencil fish tank. I think those fish are just incredible. They just are so hardy, and they got some color now to them. Yeah, it's really funny because all the fish in there, you really can't see that close, but the only fish in there, the black neon tetras, they all look the same. They look exactly like the pencil fish. Except for the pencil fish has like a yellow tail. But yeah, I mean, we want to get that. We want to get that tank a little bit higher too. Yeah, I mean this scape. I'm looking at this. This tank has some snails on it too. But the 15-gallon toll has always been a good tank for me. I've always had some good success. I've always had a beta in there too, but the beta is up in the bowl now. I got a red one upstairs. But he's very comfortable in that 20-gallon tank. I mean, I'm not gonna take him out of there. If he's good in there, we'll just get another beta. But yeah, so that's pretty much Fish Nook. I'm gonna go upstairs now, guys. Let me just put this on. I'll be right back, but we're gonna go take us upstairs, and we're gonna show you what we got going on up there. As far as um, the Fish Garage. So Fish Nook, Fish Garage. So the Fish Nook is here. Um, once we get some things rolling, and once we get more bowls and scapes, we're gonna be. This is gonna get going here soon. Um, we want to get the pond outside too, but this is gonna get going next. This is the first thing we're gonna get going. Always 10-gallon tanks and the small ones, and we're gonna put some kind of a whatever fish we want to put in there, whatever they're gonna be. And that one in the corner there, that one still has snails in it too. So that one, I let that thing. There's like a little sponge filter in there. I let that thing just go, and there's about I don't know. There's about 50 snails in there, little guys. I usually move them out, put them in the puffer tank. They'll eat them. So yeah. Once I get down to the fish store, I'd like to get more plants, and then we're gonna redo this tank and this tank here. But this guy, the Jaguar's still in here. He's getting too big for that tank. So like I said, once um, I got somebody, who wants to buy them. So um, that would clear things up, and we could definitely get more fish and do escape on these tanks. But yeah, so just keep an eye on these videos. Like I said, we got some more stuff coming up with Vance. But let's go upstairs, and we'll end up the stream up there, even though it's a little bit hot up there. But let's go upstairs, and I'll show you what we got going up there, guys. Okay. We do more videos with Vance eventually, and you know, we'll be seeing those monster tanks again, and we got some other stuff going on too with other fish rooms. So we hope to get those uploaded too. And the fishbowl contest, check that out. We're going to be giving you guys an update. We'll let you know who wins. And I'm going to have you guys, recommend you guys go check out his channel. Like I said, go check out I can't think of the name of it. Depths Unknown, yeah. I forgot the name of the thing. But yeah, check out Depths Unknown. He got some really good stuff in there. But I think he's going to be changing a little bit of his format, because I know it was called Degenerate Fish Keeper, but now it's Depths Unknown. But he wants to do some, I think he's doing some other stuff. But all the bowls are on there, and a lot of those bowls are really cool, man. So, and we look out for the small scape videos we got coming up. We got a pond video coming up. So we got a bunch of things on the horizon. And I want you guys to, tell your friends, subscribe to the channel. Like I say, our channel is very simple. We don't do a lot of, elaborate stuff. I'm going to try to show you as best as I could. I explained to you guys why we don't do fish room, fish store tours. I don't have a lot of fish stores around here. So we'll do most of the stuff in here, and then we'll do some other stuff from local fish keepers in the area to keep the support of the fish fam going. So, and like I said, I'll be sharing those videos in here. Hopefully you guys check them out. And like I said, we'll be doing some more stuff in the future with streams. We work with Jimmy P. Jimmy P is a good guy. Check out his channel too. He's got some good stuff. I think he does a live stream every Wednesday. I'm not sure if he's doing the Saturdays anymore, but Jimmy P's Aquariums. Check out his channel too. Got some good stuff, good streams, good material too. So check him out. He's another supporter of our channel, so we want to support him too. There's a bunch of guys, a bunch of fish guys, a bunch of guys in the fish fam and girls who you can check out. If you go on, I always forget the name of it. I think it's fishfam.com or something. You could, I know Rico Stan, if you check out his channel, I know he has where to go to check out who's in the fish fam. So support that. We're all here to have fun, but I think we have a good little family going here, and we want to represent this part of Pennsylvania. So that's why we do this, the live stream. That's why we have the channel, and we do it for fun. That's all we do it for. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get off of here. If you guys, don't be afraid to check out. You could always go back and watch it. Check out what we got going on, and I pretty much updated what we got going on and what's going on in the future. And like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and recommend us, and always comment too. I always like to read you guys' comments. Comment, and I try to respond as best as I can. But also, like I said, support Jimmy P's Aquariums and Depths Unknown. Subscribe to those guys. Subscribe to the Depths Unknown so you guys can see all the great scapes on those bowls. And hopefully he does something like that again. Another video, another contest. That was really cool. I think it gets everybody involved and gets everybody to help out in the fish fam. Jimmy P, we'll see you next time. I'm going to get off you guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you can't own them, rehome them. Remember that big thing. Big thing we got going on with Vance. Like I said, if there's any, if we sell any fish to anybody, which we don't do right now, anything that is sold is going right to the rescue. So everything I need as far as equipment, as far as gas is concerned, whatever we got to do to give these fish a better home, bigger home. It may not be me who get a better home. It could be someone else like Vance. But we're always looking to see what the best situation for that fish is. So, like I said, with a guy who wants to buy those Jaguars, I'm only selling them to get them in because I don't really have any space, a tank that they're going to need. They're going to need at least 200-gallon tank, or by themselves or with other South American cichlids. Just they're Central American, but they could be with South American. So just remember that. That's what we're doing it for the for the fish family. We're doing it for rehoming. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.